Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is a late start, 8:07 in the AM. Greetings, people of the future. Hope all is well there. I lost my pen. We have had a good day yesterday, not going to lie. It was pretty busy. I signed up for Web Interpret. And supposedly what they do is send my listings all over the world and on different eBay sites. But what it did was ran me up right against my selling limit because all that totals added to, I don't know, like my gross listing value, even though technically they're all the same. They're just duplicates of the same item. So that was a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm kind of dead in the water right now in terms of listing. I'm just making drafts, and I went to eBay, requested a increase, and I'm just waiting on that now. So that said, inconvenient. But it was a good day in sales yesterday. We've got roughly $630 in sales going out. We're beginning, as always, signing of our thank you cards. Ba-doo. Most of the stuff is going to be pretty easy. About half these orders are postcards and lots of smalls. Got a few records, so we'll see what we got there. Don't know that I've made any sales yet through Web Interpret. So probably because shipping is expensive overseas. But I'm going to give this thing a couple of weeks. So far, it's a little confusing getting started because all of a sudden, instead on your dashboard, instead of having however many listings you have, it multiplies that by the number of countries that you're listed in. So yesterday I went from like 12,000 listings to 31,000 listings. And I didn't really quite realize what had happened. And I'm like going into my listings and wanted to edit one. And it's like, you can't edit this because it was created on a different eBay site. And it was created on the, it was the duplicate of whatever one that I had put it on. And then I realized, oh, okay, so it's, this is the clone. They just clone all of these. It's just a very confusing platform, and it's going to be a learning curve. Good morning, Mark. Going to be a learning curve to adjust my inventory management on this, because I did notice also like cards that had sold on HIP were not being pulled down automatically from Web Interpret. So if it's ended through a different site, Web Interpret doesn't necessarily catch it right away, which could be problematic. Yeah, the jury is still out. I mean, unless I see a couple $1,000s in sales over the next 30 days from this, it's not going to be worth it. Like, it's not, the effort is not worth like a few $100 uptick. But we'll see. Like I said, the jury at the moment still very much out. Did I cut these? These are not cut. So first, we're just going to get these all wrapped up first. And then we'll do that. So yeah, I can't list anything new until eBay updates my Yeah, so Cody, I had heard that the beta program like pissed everybody off. Like but they fixed some things with it, but I don't know. Right now, like I'm 1 day in. I'm giving it a shot. If it increases, international sales, great. If it doesn't, then I'm out. But it's got to be significant from what I'm seeing for how difficult it is to manage. Because right now I can't list because it ran me up to my selling limit. Hello, Russia. How are you? How'd you find this? Say hello to all the lesbians of your country, but do it quietly. Good morning, Amy. How are you? So, Cody, were you able to get them to eBay to up your selling limit after that? Or did you quit it before it got to that point? All right, let's bust these out. This is a artist signed postcard, Dude Larson. Oops. There we go. Native American scene. Sold for $6.95, I want to say. He's got to move. You got to move. $5.95, my mistake. That said, I did get like 70 listings done yesterday before this happened. And now I'm just creating drafts, and once I get the selling limit up, I'll go and fix it. How long did it take, Cody? I had to call in very late last night, so... We've got another one of the Baseball Hall of Fame. This one's Jackie Robinson, $3.95. Free ship. It's just a little frustrating. It wasn't what I was expecting. It kind of forced me to have to like change gears, which I don't like having to do. So, it is what it is, but I did hear about the initial rollout with eBay, and like it was just backlash city. Nobody seemed to like it. It didn't work for everyone. McKinnon Hall, University of Cincinnati. And what's weird also is eBay allows me to have 360,000 listings, but they capped the value at 1 million, which that's $3, less than $3 a listing. All right, next up. Anchorage, Alaska Airport. It's definitely posted. It's got some mounting goop on it, writing on the front. Not the greatest condition of postcards. So it only sold for $2.95. Next up, Racine, Wisconsin. Main Street, circa 1910? Yeah, right around then. This one should be under 2 ounces, I think. Nope, still 3. I really need to get those envelopes. Yeah, apparently, like they couldn't just up it over the phone. They had to send it to like an underwriter or something, and it's supposed to take like 24 to 48 hours. And I'm like, come on. So I think I may just call in again. And like beg to like get it expedited. Since I can't even go in and like edit listings at this point. Done. You got this is 5 Disney World postcards. These came from the Gravity Goods buy. The total buy on these was $38. Took the guy a week to pay, but he paid. Uh-oh, I got to order some labels. All right, what do we got next? This is from the Cracker Factory it's a casino in, I think, Nevada. No. Cracker Factory. Holy crap, I just had a bunch of orders come in. Black Hawk, Colorado. It's good for one schooner. Tokens. Sold for $12.95. Let's see here. I don't want to... Boxing this feels so overkill. Here, we'll do this. This is still probably overkill, but I'm going to do it anyways. That token sold in 3 hours, and there's lots of them out there, so pretty happy about that. Hey, rooting for Relics and Pick a Bear. What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. An underwriter seemed like a weird... That was not what I was expecting. Hey, Hunter. All right, let's do the record. Let's get ourselves a one of them copyright claims. What do you say? This is Roy Acuff doing. Let's do the Great Speckled Bird.
Monday.com WorkOS. Build any solution, scale it as you grow, and work without limits.
Bad luck.
Oops. Oh, it's going to make
Monday.com WorkOS.
Shut up.
That look is a look that can only happen by a roaring fire at a...
think I'm about as nervous as I was the first night.
Oh, that's wonderful. So from the fiddle and the fiddle music for the square dancers on the Grand Ole Opry, a great artist walked to the microphone one night and sung a song and almost got fired because he sung instead of played the fiddle. And I want you to do the first song that you sung on the Grand Ole Opry.
I'm going to try to do it. You got me nervous. But listen, on our way down, see, for the audition, this is all a true story that I tell. We talked about what to do on the program. But knew that I was going to fill in for Arthur Smith, one of the finest of the fiddlers at that time. And I said, well, I ought to sing The Great Speckled Bird. They said, no, they want you to fiddle. I said, yes, but all of our mail in Knoxville is for The Great Speckled Bird. And I said, I think that I'm looking for a job down there, not just to fiddle. I want to get down if I can. And I finally talked them into letting me sing The Speckled Bird, and that's where the mail come in from. So we'll do it.
Let's hear it, Roy. Thank you.
What a beautiful thought I am thinking concerning a great speckled bird. Remember, her name is recorded on the pages of God's holy word, desiring to lower her standard. They watch every move that she makes. They long to find fault.
All right, I'm not feeling
with
this
her
one.
teaching.
Let's check out the B-side. Yeah, that was a little
From the
bit.
great Atlantic Ocean to the
All right, this is better.
Pacific shore. From the queen of flowing mountains to the south bells.
Record sold for $8.
She's mighty tall and handsome. She's known quite well by all. She's the combination of the Wabash Cannonball. She came down from Birmingham one cold December day. As she rolled into the station, you could hear all the people
Sold one of these little Hallmark miniature gallery from the 1960s and 70s.
She came down from
He sat in my death pile forever, and then I listed him one day, and I've sold a few, so sold for $13. These little things add up.
Jimmy Riddle is at the piano.
Nope. Yep. It's got some old plastic on it, so I'm gonna box this one.
Irish states are dandy, so the people always say. From New York to St. Louis and Chicago, by the way. From the hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall. No changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Charlie Collins and Gene Martin with
Come on.
a black dot.
See this? Double boy. Don't do that. Just
Tony Wheeler with his
ruin
harmonica.
like 5 sheets of bubble wrap. I don't need your advertising on the product that I just bought.
Here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand, and always be remembered round the courts of Alabama. His earthly race is over and the curtains round him fall. We'll carry him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. Howard Forster with his Stradivarius. Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar, as he glides along the woodland, through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear that lonesome hobo squall. You're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Yeah. Choo-choo. Music City, USA. Thank you.
All right.
I know you probably haven't traveled.
Definitely prefer Wabash Cannonball over the Red Speckled Bird. 100%. 100%. All right. Moving right along. We've got a vintage brochure. This is Seadrift Motel and Campground. Lakeside, Oregon. I have been to Lakeside many times. Sold for $9.95 plus shipping. I'm gonna need this. Yep, that's what we need. And maybe that too. Yes. We're just cardboard flying everywhere this morning. Choo-choo-choo. We nope, that ain't gonna work. Alright. Kind of trying to work quick this morning because orders are still coming in pretty quick this morning. And come on. I'd like to get out as much as I can before my postal worker gets here. I do, it's a big variety of items today, which I do enjoy that. That's always makes things a little more interesting for me anyways. I don't know about you guys. All right, here's what we're going to do here. Is that ain't going to fit in that? No, it's not. We don't need this whole damn mailer. Use that later. Saved some weight on that too then. That's good. Cody, Prilnini, Gateway Pickers. We got a full house this morning. Thank you guys very much for joining in. I know we had somebody from Russia. We got, for those who, if it's your first time here, you're watching in the future, we do this almost every day. Not every single day, but almost every day. And gets a little silly sometimes. We aren't afraid to pay some artists via copyright claim. You know. Oh, that's... Since I started this stream, 5 orders came in. So that's good. Hopefully today is as good as yesterday. All right, so this next item, you guys, it is a total bolo. Total bolo. So you guys, you ready for a bolo? It's a bolo. Ha ha ha. See what I did there? But no joke, bolos are bolos. I have sold every single bolo I've ever listed, including this one. So bolos are bolos. Hell, look how meta that is. As you may know, here on this channel, we think bolos are bullshit. You can buy your bolos are bullshit t-shirt, link in the description. If you're from Texas, you can wear it around and people are going to be like, what? You probably shouldn't wear the bolos are bullshit t-shirt when you're in Texas. It might get you shot. When I was a kid, a bolo was this little round circular candy that came in a tube. It was chocolate filled with caramel. It was delicious. A bunch of this stuff is stuff I listed yesterday, which is great. So I'm gonna probably call eBay today and be like, "Yo, what about that that listing cap? You fix that yet?" All right, we got a belt buckle. This is a Heiner Transport. Probably came from one of them Goodwill. In fact, I know it did. Came from one of those Goodwill lots. That'll work. That'll work. So far, we haven't had anything over 3 ounces, which is rad. Next, we've got 2 Maxell cassette tapes listed yesterday, sold today for $10. Free ship. Not even going to worry too much about these. We're just going to maybe pop it in there. That can work. That'll work, I think. Listed a bunch of blank media yesterday. Like, I had a pretty good back stock of it, and like why haven't I listed this? This is like the easiest money stuff in the world. I've found you can lot the media up in bigger lots and it will sell, but in my experience, you make more and it sells actually quite a bit quicker in smaller lots. Bye, Amy, Lobster, and Justin. No, not really. No, I'm pretty sure it was Bolo's. Something went wrong. All right, why did this go wrong? Let's do it again. Ah, come on, stupid eBay. There we go. Let's do this one. This is a Kodak Trimlight Instamatic 38. It only took 2 years to sell, and it sold for $11. I think there's no. It's a nice. It's like as far as like the Instamatic little pocket cameras go. This one's really nice. It's got good weight to it. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic. These are things they will. Thrift shops all day long. They show up. They're like $1 or $2. and they will sell usually in the like $10, $11 range. A lot of times they'll be at garage sales for like a quarter. And they sell. They all sell eventually. This one just took longer than most of them. All right, I need to get some more thank you cards going. One moment, please. What do we got left? Oh, we're good for at least another few months. All right, we've got a couple more, and then we're going to get some more copyright claims. That'll be fun. I got a very weird copyright claim for today, actually. We'll probably lose some viewers on that one. All right. Shipping label backs make great void fill. Just saying. This is going down to Los Angeles. Yeah, I was joking around. I know they're Rolos. Next up, got another Folio Society book. Look at that. Fancy cover. This is Egypt Revealed by Elroy James, I want to say. Egypt Revealed by T.G.H. James. My mistake. And apologies to T.H. whatever James for this appropriation of your works. Elnor James was even the right name, not Elroy. Right. A little bit of filling here so it's not all sliding around. There we go. Look at the other side. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. What's today? Is it Thursday? think it's Thursday. Feels like Thursday. I was going to get some more auction items available, but I can't because I don't even know that I'll be able to do an auction tomorrow since I'm at my selling limit with eBay. Or whatever, my listing maximum, whatever that is. All right, 3 pounds. And another order came in. Jeez. So this sold for $29.95 plus shipping. Ooh. National Iced Tea Day. All right. I need to go grab bubble wrap. I'll be right back. We have a vintage, this is a Naiad atomizer. One of these guys. Still in decent shape. It's got a little bit of corrosion, not corrosion, but degradation of the rubber, but it's still functional. I've done very well over the years with vintage atomizers. I pick them up whenever I see them. They show up pretty often. You clean them up. If they got the box, great. If they don't, oh well. But the ones I've done especially good with are the ones that are all brass. This one sold for there we go. Sold for $21.95 free shipping. Went out on a make offer. I think I had it at $25. I got it for 50 cents. So perfectly fine with where we landed on that. So here's what we're going to do next is one, I'm going to show you one of the items I'm going to pack. Two of the items I'm going to pack. One of them does involve a copyright claim. So what we'll do is we'll show that, show the other thing, and then while we're packing both of them, we will play our copyright claim song. There we go. I like that. I think it works. And then if that ends, I'll pause, move to the next copyright claim song, and continue packing. We got a couple of things going out here, and one of them, like I'm sort of both disgusted and intrigued by. As a former DJ, I am quite surprised that this thing, whatever it is, was ever released. Let alone that it was, sent to DJs or radio stations or whatever, or like somebody expected this to get played in a club somehow. I don't know. I really don't. So this is oh God. All right. This is Barbra Streisand, Emotion, the extended dance remix DJ promo record, mixed by Jellybean Benitez. So I'm just so curious. And then while we're playing that, the other item I'm packing up, and I'm going to do this one first, is this painting by some guy. I can't make it out. Sold for $135. Nice frame. Yeah, Rootin', we're going to do it. Uh-oh, Capcom lawsuits. No, I didn't see that. This is a nice painting. I think it's a painting at least. It's not printed on there. Yeah, that's actual paint. Okay, good. Just making sure. So, yeah, the guy messaged me. He said, "It looks like my grandpa. I'm 73 years old. I forgot to pay." So, I think that ain't gonna happen, is it? Nope. It's gonna go priority though. That's for sure. Mailing box. Yeah, we'll do a little Frankenbox. All right, so we're gonna play this. We're not gonna. Nobody's gonna like it. I'm probably not, but I have to hear what the hell a Barbra Streisand DJ remix sounds like. So let's. And we're probably not going to hear the whole thing because I can't imagine that I'm going to have to.
Random calls and offers. Hello, built-in spam block.
Blah blah blah. All right. Oh, someone recorded it. I mean, I don't know. So far, it's all right.
In the
This sounds like it's from like Beverly Hills Cop. Only not as good. All right. Tell me there's a breakdown. Oh, there it is. Breakdown's good. Dude, whoever this Jelly Bean Benitez guy is, talk about polishing a turd. Doesn't matter if I'm wrong or right. Don't worry about it, 'cause you know how much I can. Sometimes I need to make love all day long. Sometimes I need to hold you in my arms. All right, I can't. Yeah, no. Whew. Yeah, whoever remixed it did a great job, which is very often the case on this kind of stuff because, like, whatever, so-and-so record company exec wants the record to, like, you know, wants somebody to listen to it, realizes it's unlistenable, hires popular DJ to make it sound hip and cool and modern, spends a bunch of money, sends out many copies to DJs and radio stations. Everyone sees through the thin veil, understanding that it is indeed complete garbage, and then album dips into obscurity, as has happened here. That was terrible. So yeah, I did hear something about the lawsuits, and honestly, like, I'm playing this stuff off of YouTube, right? So if it exists on YouTube and it hasn't been taken down by YouTube, I gotta think I'm probably okay. Oh yeah. Rooting for relics. I have a lot of Streisand records, and it's like 13 records, and I've got them up at like blowout prices. And they sold once, and I couldn't find them, and I had to cancel the order, and then, because I thought I had sold them, and then I found them, and I was like, oh man, now I gotta wait for somebody else to buy these freaking records. Like, I already sold them once, and it took like a year and a half. Now I gotta wait for somebody else to buy them. Yeah, well, reseller problems. All right. Sweet. Look at that. Oh. All right. This one. So yeah, if anyone wants a lot of Hey, Pelnini, you like Barbra Streisand. You want some Barbra Streisand records? I can put them up at the next Gringos auction. Yeah, worst case scenario, right? Like what? Not only worst thing to not be able to find, and then worst thing to be able to find then finding it like 2 weeks later. And I messaged the buyer, and I'm like, "Hey, I just found them. You want these? I'll give them to you for the same price." But no. All right, come on. We talked about this. There we go. Like butter. Here's my tape. £3. Not too bad. Uno momento, por favor. $14 by $19. $10. $10 ship. Gotta love that. For a $115 painting, and I think I charged $25 for shipping and handling, so that's a very, very nice sale. Next. Already sold this once. It is a case honing knife or knife sharpener. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this tape look better. Just going to refresh it. Try to get this label off. Nope, not going to happen. It's not my best packing job ever, but it survived the first trip. There we go. Good as new. I actually got more for it this time than I did last time. So, awesome. Do I do calculated fee, flat fee shipping? Russell, I do. It depends on the item. I use a combination of several different things. It depends. Like that painting, I charged flat shipping. The postcards are often free shipping. That honing rod was calculated shipping. It's just, I deal with each listing individually and I pick whatever is going to be best. If it's a make offer item, it is 100% going to be charged shipping. It is not going to be free shipping. All right, let's clear our palette with a different copyright claim. This is Hot Chip, who I like Hot Chip. Some of their stuff is pretty good, not all of it. This is called How Do You Do It? How Do You Do It? And we'll do the album version. Oh, there's an official video even. I don't need to hear it. No, how do you do it? There we go.
A balanced workday is like a
Shut up, commercial. Total rave, like rave breaks. With a slight throwback vibe. Where's my glow sticks? Hold on a second. When you wake me in the morning. Let's see. Oh my god. That is some ravey. Let's see if we can. I'm going to try to mix two YouTube things together.
It's the email. What? The email. Hey, Strong Bad. You like techno at all? If you do, what kind? Silent J. Oh, techno song one time.
All right. Gotta get it.
Pitch noise, iron. Of course, they have to put in the obligatory sci-fi movies. The system.
Let's see if this works. I can't do it. This is worse than the Streisand. All right. Goodbye, Hot Chip remix album thing. I bought this. I bought a collection during the pandemic. I paid up for it. I paid like $600 for the collection, but it was all gold. Like there was one album in there I sold for $300. I'm probably mostly sold through it at this point. But yeah, this was from that. Not sure what happened there. Do you ever go to the resale? I've never been to the reseller rally. I had a ticket for this last one and decided not to go. Which, I mean, it looked like fun. I know there's another one coming up in October. I may go to that one. We'll see. Not sure kind of where I'm at with that just yet, but yeah, we'll see. The Hot Chip remix is going to France. But it's sold off of the eBay US site. All right, let's get Barbara. And then there's one other record. I have no idea. I think it's like it might be classical folk opera stuff. I'm not going to play it. I'm not feeling opera. Not that what we've heard already isn't any better. I think eBay shut down the stream for the Hot Chip. You guys want to know what's crazy? How much that Barbra Streisand record sold for? $16. $16 somebody paid for Barbra Streisand. There is an instrumental. Let's see if we can find it. That one I'd be down for. Oh, there is okay. We've got instrumental. We can hear the good production without hearing Barbara. This could totally be like the end of some 80s movie, like montage. Like, the end of the movie, the main character's finally got his life back in order, and now he's going on to, like, get ready to go win the girl back. But no, they wasted on a freaking Barbra Streisand song. Way better. Yeah, super like generic post disco, but not terrible. All right. So here's the deal, guys. This is everything that has to go out. Everything else that's left is overtime. So what I'm going to do is just get this stuff packed up and then like ready for the post office. It's 9:30 here. So yesterday the mailman came at 10:15. So I'm gonna get this stuff out and then and ready. Not for expired. All right, I don't care about any of this stuff. And another order came in. So let me do that real quick. And then let's see, what else can I grab? There's some postcards. I think everything's up here. So I can get a bunch of this stuff done. Be right back. I'm just putting stuff out. Can't forget these. Oh, and this. Jeez. All right. Whew. Got a little refresh on the cafe. All right. Let's get back to it. All right. We've got, looks like 2 New Orleans cards. We got the Rivergate Convention Center. And that one. And, oh, come on. I just listed this. There it is. We're going to do a little bit of a quick think outside of the way that you may currently think moment. All right. So one of the cards I sold was, I'm going to share the screen. What do you notice about this particular listing? The information's all right here. That, what did I not do in the listing? I'll ask that. And prize is 1 billion bazoozas. No, 2 million. 2 million bazoozas. What did I not do with this listing? More specific, Russell, you're on the right track. More specifically, there's a very specific search term I chose not to use. Which pretty much every other listing used this search term, and I did not. and yet mine sold. Within like 2 days. Yeah, correct, Mark. It's, to me, yeah, I did not use either African American or Black Americana. I'm gonna preach here for a second. I'm gonna express some personal opinions. They may be political. You may not agree with them. To me, Black Americana is a term that is, and first of all, let me save you real quick. Whatever you're going to say about Whoopi Goldberg's collection, blah, 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 I've heard it. It does not apply. Just because Whoopi Goldberg collects Black Americana items doesn't mean it's okay for you, a white guy, to do so. So, Black Americana is just a fancy euphemism for white people to collect racist as all fuck shit. You can agree with that. You cannot agree with that. But the vast majority of Black Americana collectors are white. The vast majority of Black Americana purveyors or sellers, also white. And every single time I have come across a white person who's got some racist as stuff on their wall, Black Americana, caricatures of African Americans that are dehumanizing, making them less than. Well, I don't think that's racist. I think it's cute. Any opportunity I have to take that stuff off the market and put it in the hands of somebody who can put it in historical context and in a educational environment, I'm going to do it. This particular item is not, I don't think, it's not depicting an African American in a less than or racist or caricature. But one thing that seems to be true is anytime a postcard depicts an African American, somebody lists that as Black Americana almost always, almost every single time. When, frankly, that's not, more times than not the case. All right, let's see here. I've got that, I think, is just right over here. One moment. Yep. It's another token listed yesterday. This is the Thorpe Tavern here in Thorpe, Washington. The T&E Tavern, rather. Thorpe, Washington. Good for one draft. Man, if I could get to both the Thorpe Tavern and the whatever that other place was, I could get drunk in 2 different states for free with my drink tokens. So anytime I run across that kind of stuff, I try to take it off the market. I don't think that it's really something personally. I don't want to make money off of it. I don't think it's supposed to be should be a collectible. I don't think white people should be collecting it. If you search Black Americana websites, one of the first ones that comes up is this one that's just like all this stuff, and it's like it's clearly a white person who's like trying to erase America's history. No, that's really not what it's about. it's not about erasing America's history. It's the same thing with the Confederate statues. You're creating something that will, or you're putting something in an appropriate context, historical context, which that the website I'm talking about does not do. And if it was somebody who was an African American who was running that site, would absolutely be providing context. So when I've said this before on the channel, I'll say it again. Whenever I find that stuff, I take it off the market. I donate. There's two places I donate to. There is a African American History Museum here in Washington, Seattle. And then there is a great outfit out of Detroit, which is the Mobile African American History Museum, which actually has one of the larger collections of Black Americana, and it's mobile, and it goes from school to school, college to college, providing education and historical context for those items. No, Russell, I agree with you. I agree. I'm not saying that a racist bought my postcard. However, what I am saying is that Star City, there's another one. You can sell something without using that as a search term. And when you're using that as a search term, you're getting yourself bunched in with a whole bunch of other items that may not really be similar. For one. Two, it is not just for me, I think for a lot of people that there is negative connotation to it. And just from an objective point of view, as a seller, I think that there is value to avoiding that. You are certainly welcome to disagree. I'm expressing my own personal opinion only. There are many out there who would very much disagree with me. That said, I don't feel that the quote unquote erasing history argument is valid when it comes to, choosing to or choosing not to sell the items. For me, in my opinion, there's sellers out there who are like, I'll sell anything to put food on my family's table. You know what I don't want is I don't want blood money. And honestly, that's how I see a lot of those items, especially the particularly grotesque and more extreme caricature items. I can't believe there's people who want that stuff on their wall, like who willingly put that stuff on their wall. And I am not talking about anyone in particular. I run across it even in the Northwest, right? Liberal ass Pacific Northwest. Probably run across it a dozen times, 24 times. I bought a piece out of an antique store less than a mile from my house. That I donated. What would be cool is if that the term Black Americana was instead associated with what I think would be positive things, right? Like, maybe something that was associated with like Martin Luther King or even Malcolm X or one of the marches on Washington, things that are the things of a historical nature that reflect positive advancement in, a minority struggle in this country, rather than a cartoonish and grotesque reminder of oppression. Yeah, I mean, for a long time, I said, I mean, it was before I had a YouTube channel, but it was dumbfounding to me that eBay said no Nazi stuff for, for however long, but you know what? It's okay for you to sell this super racist American stuff. Like, that's fine. No Nazi stuff, but you know what? Like, racist caricatures of, African Americans, totally okay, sell on. Like, seriously, they didn't stop allowing that till last year. That's insane. I know it's a world thing on Nazi stuff, but that doesn't mean that, like, the United States shouldn't have some standards of its own. You know what I mean? Like, I think that, honestly, like, I think what happened with eBay was, honestly, was that it was fear-based, that there would be sellers who would be in an uproar, right? Because they could no longer sell those items. And I think what last year did was it shifted that perception from being, you know what, it's not the sellers selling it. It's the fact that our buyers don't want to be on a site that's promoting the sale of these items. And as we know, eBay does kind of lean towards the buyers rather than the sellers. And I think that's what led to that decision. I don't think it was any, it's a corporation. So corporations don't have morals. It was a business decision. Had it not come down to the fear that there would be some backlash on the site for being a place for people to sell those items, it'd still be the same. Nothing would have changed. Looking for a postcard. And I know I have. I feel like I've touched it in the last day. All right, so that's the end of preachy time. I'm sorry for anyone who doesn't like when I get all preachy and stuff, but it's my channel. I'll express my own opinion. Once again, you're allowed to have differing opinions. If you'd like to come on and express and have a spirited debate, just let me know. You are always welcome. Just be prepared to show your work. And if you start quoting Dookie Carlson, it's over. That's an automatic admission of defeat. I agree with that, too, to a degree. However, it's not the money that they're getting from those specific items. It's public perception, a larger public perception created by allowing those items to be sold. And in the political environment last year, like having that continue and not really having a set, really clear policy about those items had the potential to be very detrimental. But you're right. You know, they weren't, it's not like they were making a mint off of the sale of that stuff. It was just, it was a PR move completely. All right, if this is in Florida, in my Florida things, I'm going to be very upset. It better not be in the Florida. Nope. Oh my God, it's in Florida. Yeah, we are in fact saying the same thing. We're saying it was a PR move, right? I love that. You'll notice here the little back here, this and that right there, little folders and whatnot is me trying to get more organized on my postcard backstock, because I've spent too much time looking for stuff that it's. The new rule is for me to organize from the moment it comes in until the moment it goes out. I can't sit and search through cards. Every minute is precious. Yeah, exactly. I'm upset, though, about some of the adult stuff. I really wish that there was a way, like, not that I sell a lot of adult stuff, but I've got some, like, burlesque stuff and borderline, like, nudity stuff, and I don't like there being some arbiter out there that, like, I don't even know what their definition is of, you know, what's adult or dirty or porn. And they're just, you know, get to make this arbitrary decision about whether my item qualifies or not. And I mean, I guess they're doing the same thing with the, like, you know, they did that with the rollout of, like, Black Americana items, like what's considered offensive. But I feel like the adult stuff is a lot more gray area. All right. Y'all just chill for a sec. I'm going to make this really quick. Let's see. I think I know where that is. Number 39 tops and the 4-leaf Stay Army keychain. Okay. I'm going to try to do this in under 2 minutes. Let's see. What's a good song to leave you with that you may not? Yeah, here we go. I love this song, and I'm going to try to get everything I need in under the time. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't know the song, then I'm sorry. Play. Oh, I've got it. Be back.
pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on. It's the weekend, and I know that you're free. So put on your jeans and come on out with me. I need to have you near me. I need to feel you close to me. I need to have you near me. I need to feel you close to me. You and me, build a motorbike riding in the sun, the wind and the rain. I got the money in my pocket, got a tiger in my tank, and I pick up the road again. I'll meet you in the usual place. I don't need a face, such a pretty face. And I need to have you near me. I need to feel you close to me. I need to have
Now,
in public, in pumping, and pumping, and thumping, 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 and pumping.
You're right, Scorsese.
And pumping, and pumping, and thumping.
Thank you, Russell.
And pumping, and pumping, and thumping, and pumping, 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 and pumping, and pumping, and pumping, and pumping, and pumping,
Right about now,
oh, no,
the funk soul
bro. I'm not doing that right now. All right. Little David Dunness and Fat Boy Slim, mixing it up a little bit this morning. We're paying all kinds of artists with their copyright claim money today. I just realized I've got a hip order going out as well. 2 hip orders, but I'm not going to do that right now. I will do that off camera. or maybe push them to tomorrow. Honestly, this feels like the way salesmen the last couple of days like felt like pandemic-y. Like there was where I would pack up all my orders today, and then I'd get my head up, and then I'd look, and there were as many orders in as when I started. That I still had to ship. That was when I was in like straight up video game mode. That was insane. I don't miss it, honestly. All right, what we got for hip? Is there anything that's right here? No. No. Okay. Well, nice. Blue nose, nice. Yes. I've been taping stuff up all day. All right. You know what? If you can hold for a minute, I can go grab a couple of things real quick and we'll keep going. I do need to put this stuff outside. If you guys are all right with just chilling for a minute, we'll get it done. All right. What do I need? I need postcard, Fairholme Lake RPPC. I need Palo Alto Adobe Among the Roses. All right, that one. Cool. And then, you know what? I'll just take you guys downstairs on this one. How about that? Star City, that sounds cool. I'd like to go to a rave again. I don't know why. That sounds fun. It's been a long time. I mean, Burning Man technically is a rave, but back in the day, I used to go to raves. They were fun. But now if I went to a rave, I'd be the old guy at the rave, which honestly, like, that's fine. I could be the old guy at a rave. All the children speech be chilling. Yep. Okay. Hold tight a sec. I'm gonna see you downstairs. Oh, actually, I need to put this stuff outside first. Look at that. You went a few years ago and it's not the same. Well, I would hope not. All right. We are looking for Palo Alto, California. This is probably, I'm going on a hunch here of how to most quickly look for this. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be in one of these smaller top loaders, almost for sure. First Theater, nope, it does look like that. And it's from that same time frame. Now the question is, would it have been quicker for me to just rifle through? Okay, nope. I don't think I have a Palo Alto section. No, I do not. That one can go under architecture, or not architecture, agriculture. Oh, there it is. Okay, and then the other one was a real photo, Washington State, cabin something, right? Lake Crescent. There it is. We got them both. All right, then we got 2 laser discs. Here's one, Bette Midler and Alan Bates in the Rose. And then
2 Steve McQueen movies. Got him. The Getaway and The Great Escape. All right, that's that. I will see y'all topside. Be right back.
Miss me? All right. So let's see, where's my forever stamps? There's that. Let's get this one here. Print invoice. Do that. Notepad. Paste. File. Print. Print. Use that for something later. All right, then we're gonna do that and that. Get a thank you card in here. Glad I have all these. These stamps actually came out of the one time I bought a storage unit, and I got it for $25. So I ended up with what? 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 first class stamps. So 24. So like that's 70 something bucks. So I tripled my money on one book of stamps. Unfortunately, there was almost nothing else worth a damn in that thing. Oh, here's what we'll do. Perfect. One. All right, this one we're going to sandwich. That's for that one. Found it. Choo-choo. All right, we need to hop into pirate ship on this one. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Somebody bought this from California, but they bought it off of the This is weird. Okay, so there's, like I said earlier at the beginning of the thing, if we're here for that, the WebInterpret duplicates all of your listings onto other eBay sites. But since I'm also integrated to Hit Postcards, or Hit Postcard, it duplicated all of those international listings as well. The person who bought this bought it from one of the international listings, and they paid me in pounds. And then I had to go into eBay or into PayPal and change it so I could accept pounds. So I thought this was going internationally, but it is not. This is so bizarre, but whatever. But still getting the hang of it. This is actually going to Sacramento, which is fine. All right, so where's Notepad? Where'd my Notepad go? Yeah. That's one of the weirder sales, I have to say, that I've had. But glad I don't have to pay for an international. I can just use another one of these stamps. Problem is on these stamps is they're not as sticky as they once were. So you're gonna have to use some glue if I can get anything out of this. Oh, that's frozen on there. We're gonna fix an old stamp with some super old glue. How about that? I'm not even gonna worry about like the longevity of this thing. There we go. Good enough. Moving on. Actual last thing. Can you believe it? How long have we been going? 2 hours? 2 hours, 13 minutes. Yes, rooting for relics. You can buy postage, always holds face value. Yeah. You can use 1 cent postage stamps from 19 whatever. In theory, I've never actually done this, but I've been told that you can do this. You can take your stamps to a post office and buy a shipping label and pay for it with postage stamps. Technically, postage stamps is legal tender. So you, in theory, again, if you found somebody that, like a store that was like, we accept US, Canadian, and postage. Like, that's a totally okay thing for them to do. All right, we're gonna get one. I need one little piece of cardboard, and then we're done. That'll work. That'll work. All right. I'm just gonna leave that corner. I don't like it. I'm gonna do this this edge too. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Uh-oh. USPS is experiencing issues. Let's see if we can still buy a label. Not a problem. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. That was a lot of packing. In relatively not that much time. I mean, that was started at 24 orders. We added 4 to it. No, we added 6 to it. And then we added the 2 hit postcards. So that was 32 orders in 2 hours. That's not bad at all. So I'm going to get on with my day. I need to call eBay and say what's going on with my selling limit. And, oh, they raised it. Sweet. Well, that was easy. They raised my selling limit to $15 million. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to go list then. And maybe mow my lawn 15 minutes at a time. $15 million selling limit. Wow. That's bananas. But, I mean, basically, like, every dollar I'm listing now is 13. Let's see if I've actually sold anything through the web interpret. Just the one order yesterday. That's already shipped. It was that opera record. So, yeah. But if I go to ebay.co.uk, what's cool is you can go into the dashboard there. And I believe like you can send offers that normally you wouldn't see on the US eBay. I think there's 8 send offers on this one. And what's my US eBay say? The same. They are totally different. That is rad. Okay, so that's a game changer because that means I can sign into eBay Australia, eBay, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, whatever eBay else they put me on, and just send out offers and offers and offers and offers. Like, let's start with this one. Send offers. These are all just UK listings. Let's do 10% off. And this is stuff that there's no, I do not want counter offers. That's kind of cool. Yeah, they're totally different than the offers I can send out on the US site. So that's a good thing. Web interpret 2 points. So yeah. That's going to be it, kids. We're going to see you maybe on the next one. Love to have you back. Probably be tomorrow, depending on what we can sell, how many we can get in. So thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the Flippy Flop. Have a great day, everybody.